Hey guys, welcome back. We are doing another Bible reading today. It is Wednesday, so we are continuing this. I'm just getting to our story right now. So we are on Exodus. We just started this a few days ago on Monday, but we are on Exodus. And we're starting chapter 2, and this is verse 1 through 10. So let's get started. This is called Birth and Youth of Moses. Now a man from the house of Levi went and married a Levite woman. The woman conceived and bore a son, and when she saw that he was a fine baby, she hid him 3 months. When she could hide him no longer, she got a papyrus basket for him and plastered it with bitumen and pitch. She put the child in it and placed it among the reeds of a bank of the river. His sister stood at a distance to see what would happen to him. The daughter of Pharaoh came down to bathe at the river, while her attendants walked beside the river. She saw the basket among the reeds and sent her maid to bring it. When she opened it, she saw the child. He was crying, and she took pity on him. "This must be one of the Hebrews' children," she said. Then his sister said to Pharaoh's daughter, "Shall I go and get you a nurse from the Hebrew women to nurse the child for you?" Pharaoh's daughter said to her, "Yes." So the girl went and called the child's mother. Pharaoh's daughter said to her, "Take this child and nurse it for me, and I will give you your wages." So the woman took the child and nursed it. When the child grew up, she brought him to Pharaoh's daughter, and she took him as her son. She named him Moses because she said, "I drew him out of the water." Okay, so yesterday we learned of the story of the boys that are born that were killed because it was a power fear of the Pharaoh, basically. He didn't want another man taking his spot as the boy grew up. But this woman had a baby boy, and she hid the baby because she knew it was a strong, healthy baby boy. So she hid the baby so she could keep the baby, right? She hid the baby and she took care of the child. And when she hid the baby, the Pharaoh's daughter found the child among the water, like near the water. So the Pharaoh's daughter took the child and said to one of her helpers, her maids, her people to help her, she said, "Go find a Hebrew woman to nurse this child because it's probably one of theirs." So she did, and the child's mother was brought to the child to nurse the baby and take care of the baby. And then after some time, the child grew up, and the Pharaoh's daughter took the child and paid the mom wages for taking care of the child. And the Pharaoh's daughter called the son, Moses, and took him in as her own. And that's where we finished. So I guess it has a happy ending in the sense that there was a baby boy that was born that was found by the Pharaoh's daughter that she took in. So it's good that the baby boy wasn't killed, but also the mom of the baby boy had to be very sneaky in a way to hide that child and kind of secretly give that child to the Pharaoh's daughter so he could live. So the mom knew what was good for her son so he could stay alive, basically, is what we are learning. So I just take from this that mom was so brave and she wanted her child to be able to live, so she did what was best for that child to give that child to the Pharaoh's daughter because that was the only way he could possibly live growing up, because she couldn't hide him as he grew, basically. So I think that mother is super strong, and the emotional and mental capacity for her to do that is insane to me, because she is basically taking her own son away from her and giving it to someone, but she's letting that child have more of a life than she will ever have, and she's making sure he does have a great life and does stay alive. So I think that's basically what all moms do and strive for. I'm not a mom, but basically that's what my mom does, that's what other moms do. They try to strive to make their child better than they were, make their child have a better life than they do, with getting them to work for it as well, so they understand why and how to have a good life. So if their kids do have children, they know how to make their children have great lives as well. So I'll end it there. Any comments, questions, whatever you want to ask, go for it. I always like this channel growing. We're creating a great community and I love it. I love doing these stories and just sharing with you guys all of it, because I'm trying to get more into it, trying to get more connected with God, and just building a community where we all are getting more connected to God is just great. So I think these are great and great educational God connecting us. So yeah, I will leave us there today, and I will see you guys tomorrow for our next Bible reading.